Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my WWE 2K22 Universe mode. It's your man, Positively Glad, bringing you live coverage, and we're on the second week of July. NXT. Only 2 more NXTs until we get to Extreme Rules Horror Show. And here we go. We got the first match tonight. It's going to be Brian Kendrick and Ilya Dragunov. This one should be a very, very hard-hitting affair. So this one is going to be not one for the faint of heart, ladies and gentlemen. 9 matches on the card. A couple of unusual ones. There's a lot of female participation tonight, especially give it a fatal 4-way and a triple threat, specifically. All divisions are being represented here tonight as well. Or this morning, sorry, begging my pardon. I keep thinking it's obviously a wrestling show. So naturally I said tonight. You guys have to forgive me for that. But this one is going to be awesome.
Wrestling program in the entire world. Welcome everybody to NXT.
Nine matches on the card. We open up with Brian Kendrick and Ilya Dragunov, a potential rivalry which actually happened in real life, and currently is still going on. It's Bron Breakker versus Jordan Devlin, aka JD McDonough. Then match 3, we've got Scarlett, Raquel Gonzalez and Dakota Kai. Scarlett interfering in this little rivalry between these two. Then we've got Gigi Dolan, Mandy Rose, Cora Jade and Io Shirai. That could have some real importance when it comes to the Women's Championship coming up in 2 weeks. Then we've got Kyle O'Reilly, currently embroiled in a rivalry with Roderick Strong, taking on Kushida, all at the top of the Cruiserweight list, of course. And we've got Tyler Breeze taking on Oni Lorcan in a rivalry match. Should be an interesting little one-on-one match for that, to be fair. Mustache Mountain taking on the makeshift team of the former NXT North American champion Xavier Scott, and the current one, Cameron Grimes, the workhorse. Then we've got the oddest match on the card, which is Imperium's Marcel Bartel, Fabian Eichner, taking on Kane and Imperium's Walter. Unusual team, that, really, to be fair. It should be interesting how that goes. And the main event, of course, is the main event. Gargano versus Ciampa. Here we go then, guys. The first match of NXT July Week 2 pits the Brian Kendrick, one of the most dangerous men on the entire roster. But then he is taking on possibly the most dangerous man on this roster. The ever-intense, ever-impassioned Ilya Dragunov. What an opener, guys, and it's next.
Here comes a man with a plan himself, the Brian Kendrick. Unpredictable and as dangerous as the day is long.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Venice, California, weighing in at 174 pounds, the Brian Kendrick.
Kendrick, a multi-time tag team champion, a former cruiserweight champion as well. Ultra-talented veteran of the ring. When you're as ready and prepared and plan as well as Kendrick, titles just sort of happen. This man is invincible. Dragunov's a man who struggles to keep his rage in check, but when Dragunov loses it, let's be honest, it's a lot of fun to watch.
And his opponent from Moscow, Russia, weighing in at 187 pounds, Ilya Dragunov.
He ended Walter's 870-day-long title reign.
A seemingly impossible task made possible by focusing the rage within himself. Ilya Dragunov is a dangerous man.
Often called the czar of NXT.
Right now, Ilya Dragunov looking to expand his power to all of WWE.
Comes into tonight's match with 20 years of experience. He's such a unique talent, often referred to as the Brian Kendrick.
When you look up the word veteran in the dictionary, you see a picture of this man. There is almost nothing he hasn't seen throughout his 20-year career.
Kendrick has one of the most complete sets of knowledge in the industry. If you haven't done your homework, you have a long night ahead of you.
And standing across the ring is one of the toughest superstars in WWE, Ilya Dragunov. If you haven't heard Dragunov's name before, you are about to learn today. He is a cruiserweight with the strength of a power striker, the heart of 10 men, and a terrifying intensity that is completely unmatched.
That gets reversed on Kendrick.
Dragunov getting ready.
Quick thinking from Dragunov.
Up high, cross body.
Climbing the turnbuckle now. He's begging him to get up so he can put him back down.
Sword. Big slam.
Man, he didn't need that eyebrow anyway. He had it scouted.
Senton hits the target.
Counter. And now there's an opening. And out of the ring he goes. And he'll leave the ring for this next stretch. And Corey, if you're Brian Kendrick, what do you have? Camel clutch applied. They're not going to last long here.
Wait. The grip is broken. 3. Look out.
Exploder suplex. Being carried around with ease.
Take a good look at a real-life Titan, folks.
Okay, he's re-entering the ring. He saw it coming, taking advantage. Well, that's one way to leave the ring, I suppose. Moves outside. What's the plan here? And further suplex. Kendrick was scouted there. Uh-oh.
Effectively targeting the arm.
Now he's been put on the defensive. Quick thinking pays off.
Right with the point of the elbow.
Oh, smash! Oh, and Ilya turns the tables. Okay, that's a unique suplex.
Wrist clutch suplex. Perfect. 6. Brutal boot.
Stomping down. What are you guys thinking?
Obviously not about the ref's count, Cole.
Heads out of the ring, but needs to be mindful of the referee's count here. And he's able to reverse.
2. Look at him. Pride and poise personified.
He's heading to the floor, but he can't take his time.
Driven down.
He's struggling a bit here.
Yeah, Cole, but at this point in the match, you still haven't lost the edge.
Slides back into the ring. Got him set up in the corner of the ring and finds a counter. Launching up the corner. Slice break.
The Brian Kendrick just went into that arsenal of his and pulled out the perfect maneuver.
He's turning the tables.
Dragging out the taste victory now.
Cover. 2. He's still in this fight.
Where in the world is he getting this from?
His beating heart will not be stopped.
Throwing everything in the kitchen sink in there, but to no avail. I'll tell you this, guys, no competitor here is looking to give in. It's going to take a lot to end this fight.
We are just seeing sheer perseverance. Nothing is being left back.
For the win! There's 2! And Ilya Dragunov with the win.
I continue
Hit him
to
with
be
the power
so
slap.
impressed by Dragunov.
Ilya Dragunov, good stuff.
Boy, that's a pretty big upset. I didn't see that coming.
No,
I don't think anybody
I'm
did.
not sure if I did or
I'm
not.
completely shocked right now.
Yeah, look at his opponent.
I don't shake his hand. He just beat you.
It was a great...
Oh!
Blow!
That's better.
How embarrassing!
Whoa!
Last man standing. That's what it's all about.
That was a great match, too.
What? What? Why? Well, they're in a rivalry now. Gotta be. Well, don't trust anybody, clearly. Well, Kendrick, why'd you go do that for? Well, I can assure you... Well, yeah. Why am I shocked? It's Brian Kendrick. Exactly, Wacky. Yeah, we've been witnessing this for about 14 years, especially in our old playthroughs. Now then, guys, we've gone from the old era of Kendrick to the new era. The current NXT champion, not in this series, of course, guys. We're making him work for it in this series. It is Bron Breakker, son of Rick Steiner, of course. One hell of a wrestler. In fact, I'd almost say the complete wrestler. He's a different sort of animal. He's being pitched as the next big WWE thing, isn't he? However, it's different from your Cenas and your Ortons, because this guy is more along the mold of a potential Lesnar. He seems to have that sort of ability, young, which is good. Devlin, a.k.a. JD McDonough. This one, by the way, guys, is going to be the future of WWE. I'm calling it now, as long as they both kind of stay there. But Bron Breakker, Devlin, match 2 next.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 267 pounds, Rex Steiner.
The tension building for this match is so thick you can cut it with a knife. A lot of drama involved with this one.
A guy who treats every match as if it's the biggest one of his career. He definitely plans to steal the show tonight.
Make way for the Irish Ace. This is going to be good.
And his opponent from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 180 pounds. He is the Irish Ace, Jordan Devlin.
This man began training at 12 years old. He was actually trained by Finn Balor. Obviously, Balor taught him well, as this man owns the longest cruiserweight title reign in WWE history at 438 days. Hey, he's got a big ego, all attitude. But Jordan Devlin always backs it up in the ring. confidence personified. You're looking at a well-traveled superstar who has seen a lot in the ring.
With experience comes confidence. There's nothing you can throw at this competitor that could phase him in the slightest.
He'll be looking to utilize that wisdom in this matchup.
And then there's Jordan Devlin, who draws a lot of comparisons to Finn Balor, though Jordan actually grew up idolizing Shawn Michaels. Devlin's taken a lot from both of those superstars' styles and made it his own.
And it's safe to say he's not afraid to make those comparisons. Devlin is one of the most confident superstars to come out of the UK scene that we've ever laid eyes on.
And he easily stops the ref's count.
I didn't think this match was close to over.
Devlin wards that attack off. Oh, blow to the breadbasket. He got whipped into that corner. Knife edge chop echoing through the arena.
Wow, look at this aggression in the corner.
Yeah, boot right in the jaw.
Stomping. Ouch.
Jordan Devlin is so often just as good as he says he is. How do you knock him off his perch, Corey?
Not to put too fine a point on it, but you have to punch him in the mouth ASAP. Don't let Devlin build momentum or confidence, because those are his keys to victory.
Up high, heavy crossbody, throwing all caution to the wind.
Able to get the advantage here.
Reciprocating the superstar, building incredible momentum.
Oh, and this is, I don't know how the superstar's doing it. Down and out moments ago, back in it now. He can end it here.
He's got him.
1, 2. How in the world did he kick out there?
Don't turn out the lights just yet.
Jarring headbutt and into the side suplex. That's why Jordan Devlin talks a big game. He's able to back it up in the ring.
Oh, and a knee to the face.
Uh-oh, guys, this could be over.
It's the Dragon Sleeper. It's not embarrassing to tap out. Body breaks free, but will the damage prove to be irreparable?
Standing Spanish fly. Are you kidding me?
Incredible.
2 count. No, I thought he had it.
You gotta be kidding me. Down to the wire. Who's going to give in first?
DDT.
Talk about devastation. Ooh, what a forearm.
He's in a little bit of trouble now.
Not a bad place to be in, but the longer this goes, the more trouble a superstar exposes themselves to.
Knife edge chop echoing through the arena. Counters with an attack on Devlin.
Oh, check out this power. This is ridiculous.
Power slam. Will that keep Devlin down?
Makes a cover. 2. Shoulder up, shoulder up.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down?
Makes him pay with a counter. Heading up, he's thinking big.
He's got the target acquired. Just a matter of moments.
We are beginning to reach a point of desperation in this match.
These athletes' bodies can only take them so far. You have to imagine they're reaching their breaking point.
Counters.
Uh-oh, this is...
Will it be?
I think so.
2. Oh my, still alive.
What? What? What do you say? This is amazing.
What a match.
The WWE Universe has come alive in this one.
They are up and they are vocal. A lot of energy in the room.
Oh, look out.
Driven straight down.
Can Devlin close this out?
2. Big win for the Irish Ace.
Jordan Devlin just beat Bron Breakker.
Byron, this has been an incredible matchup and a well-earned victory.
Devlin.
I'm just lucky we were here to witness this matchup firsthand.
What the?
The superstar.
What's Daivari doing?
What are they doing?
I have no idea what's going on here.
Devlin's fighting him off. Devlin's fighting Daivari off.
It's all breaking.
Get him out of there.
Talk about chaotic.
Bloody idiot.
Thank goodness. That could have got bad real fast.
Get him out of there. Fucking idiot. Great matchup again. And then that's just happened. Fucking night of interference here tonight. Or what? Jesus Christ. Shenanigan night. Well, it's morning, obviously, guys. You know what I mean, but... And now we got a fatal three-way. Shut up, Tom. Now we got a triple threat, guys. It is Dakota Kai, Scarlett, and Raquel Gonzalez. Left to right, the middle. We got on the left is Dakota Kai, of course. She stabbed Tegan Nox in the back. Tegan Nox, of course, came back after. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Fucking 3-foot bastard fucking nose for the Persian Lion there. Needs to keep it out of it. You know what I mean? Kind of member of Damage Control, who've become a bit of a joke on the main roster. Raquel Gonzalez, now Raquel Rodriguez, kind of looking to fight Shayna Baszler. She's got a bad arm, so that's not going to work. And Scarlett working with Karrion Kross. A very interesting little team there. So Dakota Kai, Raquel Gonzalez, Scarlett, match 3, triple threat next.
A massive presence in the women's division.
The following contest is a triple threat match. Making her way to the ring from Rio Grande Valley, Texas, Raquel Gonzalez.
Alongside Dakota Kai, Raquel Gonzalez won the first ever Women's Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. And we're the first ever NXT Women's Tag Team Champions.
Raquel Gonzalez, definitely a woman you want in your corner.
A true powerhouse of the game. Physically outmatches everyone she steps into the ring with.
Here comes trouble.
A superstar who is always ready for a fight.
And she won't let anything stand in her way.
And her opponents, first, from Auckland, New Zealand, Dakota Kai.
Ruthless attitude and ruthless kicks.
Half of the first ever NXT Women's Tag Team Champions.
You know, it's hard to think at one time Dakota Kai was the captain of Team
Yeah,
Kick.
at one time, Byron, at one time. That included the entire WWE Universe, but how things have changed.
Dakota is no longer the captain of Team Kick. She's the leader and the ruler of Team Kick. And Saxton, you're off.
From Sin City, the Superstar.
There's plenty to love about this competitor, but what really stands out to me is how they support their friends.
They should know better than to waste their time building bridges and inroads backstage. Those are just more directions for your enemies to attack you from.
A woman meant for the highlight reel. She plans on even more excitement tonight.
This is an all-out brawl right out of the box. What should the approach be, Corey, to not get hit?
If you're on defense, find a way to avoid the variety of attacks. Then no DQ match allowed. If you're on offense, stay on the attack because anything goes.
It is so important to know when to create separation and when to go on offense.
Oh, man, into the neck breaker. Oh. Split leg drop. Reversal from Raquel. Right to the gut.
Now she's allowing the WWE Universe to simply soak it all in.
Byron, how does this matchup require a different mindset?
A superstar must be prepared to go all out. Be as aggressive and vicious as possible.
Remember, it's no disqualification. The superstars can do whatever they want, but it can only end with a 3 count or a tap out.
From the middle rope. What a splash. We got a little tandem offense in our future. Oh, straight forearm. Uh-oh, get ready to drop that bow.
Saw that coming.
Tremendous pressure on the head and neck. Back in the ring now.
Big cross body.
She got launched. Oh, my God, what a slap.
Disrespect.
Look at this.
Oh, from the rope.
She'll take things into the ring.
She's starting to look concerned. Oh, there's an arm breaker. Right to the spine. Oh, that hurt right to the kidney.
Golly.
Forced out of the ring. And no countouts means she has the whole outside to play with. Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly. Gonzalez saves herself.
And that prevents any offense from Dakota.
Oh, that might have just broken something.
Ooh, just relentless. Dakota dodges. Ooh, what a forearm club. Good golly, Miss Molly.
Bang, right in the face. Climbs back inside. She heads into the ring.
Giving the people a chance to take it. Hoisted over into the gory special. Could be looking for a submission here.
Oh, this is so painful.
Being contorted doesn't look good.
Breaking it up in the last second.
Gonzalez denies the attack. Kick right to the body.
Turnbuckle's the only thing keeping her upright.
She had it scouted.
It's expected, Cole. In a triple threat match, the target on your back is twice the size.
Oh, here it comes. Dakota Kai.
Detonation kick.
Kai has this in hand now. Cover.
Wow, just barely making it out.
How did that not end things for her?
She's showing incredible resiliency. And the disappointment is written on Kai's face.
Oh, that was creative. Gonzalez is in a daze. This could be over soon.
Elbow smash. Fails to connect on the springboard. Oh, she counters right back on Kai.
Put into place.
From the middle row.
rope. Oh, what a splash. Telling her opposition, you are way out of your depth here.
And that one's scouted. Counter after counter. Gotcha. Look at this superhuman power.
Dakota can't come back from that.
Is it enough? The cover.
Kick out. Thought that was the end of her.
Hope stays alive for Dakota Kai.
Look at this superhuman power. Down with a power bomb.
Gonzalez ending this fight right there.
She's fighting back. Set up in the corner of the ring.
Oh, Gonzalez avoids contact. Oh, good measuring. Oh, yeah, she is really getting fired up. She's like,
Snapmare.
big boot.
How do you find your balance after that?
She has her target weighed and measured. From way up, double axe handle.
Into the ring now.
Oh, yeah, she is really showing her confidence.
By the hair, whipped across the ring.
That ain't right.
One step ahead of Gonzalez there. Boom, nice.
Stomping away. Punishing the lower back. To the arm. When you're in an atmosphere like this, when you can't hear yourself.
Here we go again.
Reversal. What a counter. Oh, look at this here, guys. Look at this. Gonzalez is just about to finish this.
Big time spine buster.
Could lead to a big-time win.
Dakota interrupts the attack.
Oh, that can dislocate something.
Oh, a shoulder breaker.
Big kicks over and over again. Oh, that was creative.
For the victory here. And there's the breakup. Just in the nick of time.
Shoulders down. Could she finally put this away?
Win. A big win. That took a huge effort.
Oh my God! What?
These women
What?
put on quite a show. Here's another look.
Sorry guys, that would have been a scream, but Jesus Christ. Scarlett has just pinned Dakota Kai. Holy
Here is your
moly.
winner, the Superstar.
The WWE Universe showing appreciation
my God.
as all three competitors after an amazing triple threat match.
I know there is only one true winner of a match
Always
like
the one
this,
you
guys,
don't think
but the
will
other
get
two
the win. The
superstars
Banks
should keep their heads up
seemingly in
high
these
after the
matches.
performances they pulled off.
Very, very good triple
Unfortunately,
threat
there are no
match.
consolation prizes in triple threat matches.
Match of the
Saxton,
night so
but
far,
you have
yes.
a point. All three of these competitors really gave it their all here.
Very, very impressive, ladies and gentlemen. That was absolutely fantastic by Scarlett. Picking her moment, taking the beating, but then ending up winning the match. Fair play. Triple threat rules, triple threat actions, triple threat specialist. Right there. Well done. Scarlett moves up on at the division. Speaking of the division, there's the division's leader, Mandy Rose. Second from the left. From left to right, Cora Jade, Mandy Rose, Gigi Dolan, Io Shirai. Cora Jade, of course, did have a skateboard gimmick. She's kind of more along the lines of a heel actionist now. There's only one. Well, there's no actual faces in this actual match anymore, to be fair, based on real WWE, but we'll ride it. Cora Jade was the lovable little skateboard girl. Very, very young. I think she's only 21 years old. Mandy Rose, of course, is the women's champion, the ever-dominant champion in this series. Held it for 2 months now as another title defense. I don't know who it's going to be against, though. Possibly one of these three ladies, you never know. She's already beaten Io Shirai once. Gigi Dolan had her first victory last week, of course. I need to double check who that was against. Forgive me, guys. Head's a little bit fuzzy. Been ill since. Gigi beat Raquel Gonzalez. Of course, it was a very good match, wasn't it? The first Gypsy Born WWE superstar, of course. So we move on then to the one lady on the right, now known as Io Sky, the genius of the Sky, Io Shirai. This one's going to be interesting, guys. I'm not going to pick a winner because you never know, do you, really? As long as somebody pins Mandy Rose, or if someone wins this match other than Mandy Rose, we may have ourselves a championship match lined up right there, especially if Gigi or Io win. So we've got Cora Jade, the women's champion Mandy Rose, Gigi Dolan, Io Shirai, match 4 next.
Here comes the powerhouse blonde bombshell.
The following contest is a fatal 4-way match. Making her way to the ring from Yorktown Heights, New York, the NXT Women's Champion, Mandy Rose.
Formerly God's greatest creation, right, Corey? That's right. But even the man himself makes mistakes.
So judgmental, all because Mandy had a slight slip up at WrestleMania, Corey. You fell out of love with her. No doubt the highest profile win for Mandy Rose when she defeated her former partner Sonya Deville in a loser leaves WWE match at SummerSlam.
Gentlemen, I think she's about to start a fight.
And her opponents, first, from Georgia, G, the Dog.
You know, I know for a fact there are a number of people in the locker room who dread getting in the ring with this superstar.
Well, Byron, every superstar in that locker room is being paid to compete, so spare me the sob story.
She is ready for this big match, and she knows everyone backstage will be watching her make an impact.
And from Chicago, Illinois, Corey Jade.
A matchup like this, it's one that the locker room has wanted to see. It's one that the WWE Universe has wanted to see. It's one that I've been waiting to see, and it's about to go down.
She has been counting the weeks, the days, the minutes until this match, and she is now ready to compete.
Io Shirai, one of the best women high flyers in history.
And from Tokyo, Japan, Io Shirai.
One of the most decorated competitors in Japanese women's wrestling history. And Io Shirai has continued that success in NXT and WWE. Io Shirai, without question, possesses one of the best moonsaults in all of WWE. And if we're lucky, we'll see another one here tonight.
The genius of the sky preparing to take flight.
No disqualifications in this matchup. What does that mean for these superstars?
Well, this is the type of match where superstars really show their true colors, are given free reign to be as aggressive and ruthless as they desire.
It means someone's leaving in an ambulance. That's what no disqualification means.
How insulting is that?
Bam, what a slap. Perfect kick. Some superstars are understandably hesitant to exploit the no disqualification stipulation.
Then they need to go wrestle a different match. This is the kind of match where you need to cross the line before the opposition does. If a superstar wants the W, they need to overcome that hesitation.
A sit-out mat slam. Shirai reverses.
Really just laying it in.
Drop kick to the spine.
She's on unsteady legs in the corner, needs to recover.
She turns it right around with a counter. Counters, this could be an opportunity.
Ew, twisting the body.
Taking this one back to the ring now. Slap! Oh, no, you didn't.
Yes, she did.
Hooked up and shot right out of the ring.
What next? Setting up.
Boom! Basement drop kick. She's feeling the hurt here. She goes back inside the ropes.
Great awareness as she proves to be too quick.
Oh, strong impact. And Mandy Rose connected nicely right there. Got one up. And able to beat Mandy with a punch.
Nothing fancy about that.
A well-timed dodge.
Drop kick to the spine. Ooh. Back into the ring. Sent out of the ring, not sure she wants to be here. Shirai capitalizes on the misstep. Just carrying the opposition anywhere they want. Oh, right to the throat.
Ooh, what a forearm blow.
Dragon Sleeper destroying knee. Impressive reversal there.
She anticipated that one.
Ooh, a hard impact in the corner. A humiliating slap.
She's losing some steam now.
And the fatal four-way stipulation starting to show its effects here.
Outside of the ring now.
What's the plan here?
Carefully placed stomp to the arm. Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating submission coming.
I'm gonna tap out here, but it ain't gonna matter.
You still do a lot of damage, though.
A single leg camel clutch and a great counter. And it's reverse pain for that mistake. Oh, man, by the hair. Hair whip. Sent crashing to the floor.
Enough already.
she takes this fight to the floor. Oh, sit-out slam. STO takedown. Oh, get ready. She knows exactly what she's doing with this submission hold.
Just straining the body.
Well, this isn't going to win the fall, but it's going to do a lot of damage. She's...
Oh, serious peril. No, she counters.
Oh, there's a submission on the way. It's in. Trying to go to school. Figure 4 leg lock. Oh, man. There's no...
Trying to reverse the pressure, and she does it. Wow, miraculous.
Up in the arm. STO. Quick takedown there.
Shirai is looking defenseless, looking close to her end.
Double underhook. She's going for it.
Shirai in serious jeopardy.
Almost had her, but she gets the shoulder up. How the hell did she just kick out?
Wait a second, referee, you sure? Are you sure that's two?
You've got to wonder how much has been taken out of these superstars thus far.
And is there anything left?
Up to the top rope now. Blast off. Splash.
Oh, yeah, she's saying, let's go. Bring it.
Jawbreaker. Call the dentist. Oh, look at this. Wind him up. Boom. Ouch. Sit-out slam. Oh, round and round we go. Tilt-a-whirl head scissors. She shoots up the top rope.
Dangerous thinking.
On the top. And Shirai pays for leaving an opening. Ooh, she responds with a counter. Great counter. Impressive ring IQ on display there. Overhand right lands.
These superstars must be feeding off the WWE universe.
This place is starting to rock.
Reminding her who all these people really made to see.
Looking for the victory. There's two. Barely kicks out.
Where is she finding the strength?
This is unreal. She's finished.
Got it, and they win the fatal four-way.
Ishii Dolan did it. Some upsets here this morning,
Look at
guys.
some of the previous action, giving their fans their money's worth and more.
Ishii Dolan, Io Shirai.
Here is your winner, G, the Dog.
What an amazing match, especially for our winner.
Really, really good
Pulling
match
out
to
all
watch
the
again.
stops in this fatal
That's 4.
four-way. Getting the best
With
of
the
these
suffer
3
that
women
raw
was an incredible
cross
test of her ability.
yesterday.
I guess she passed with flying colors.
What an absolute difference a day makes, it seems. 4-star matchup. Ishii Dolan is putting herself in a potential NXT Women's Championship match. I was going to do the draft at SummerSlam, guys. I may do it after Mania. Because SummerSlam, I mean, you know, obviously for the likes of our creative wrestlers, we're only just getting into it. And, you know, it'll be like, do we really want to interrupt that? But Kyle O'Reilly currently in a war with Roderick Strong. This is a Cruiserweight Championship division match. Taking on Kushida. Potential challengers to Roddy Strong here. Roddy watches on the background. Kyle O'Reilly, Kushida, match 5 next.
Well, here's a man who's been called one of the best pure strikers in all of WWE.
It's a statement it's hard to argue with. We are looking at one of NXT's most successful competitors ever.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Vancouver, British Columbia, weighing in at 200 pounds, Kyle O'Reilly.
This is a man who held the NXT tag titles for nearly 700 days and won the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. Amazing grappling and striking skills, supremely competent.
O'Reilly's already backed it up and continues to do so. The brighter the lights, the harder the strikes for Kyle O'Reilly.
The future has arrived.
A man who bends limbs, joints, and time itself.
And his opponent from Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 192 pounds, Kushida.
This is a man who spent many years as the top light heavyweight in Japan and is now one of the finest cruiserweights in WWE.
Yeah, who can forget the moment that Kushida defeated Santos Escobar to win the NXT Cruiserweight Championship?
There can be no question that Kushida is a world-class talent. Before landing in WWE, he was one of Japan's top high flyers and found success in practically every ring. Referee in position.
Already having to expel so much unnecessary energy this early on.
O'Reilly gets fended off. Getting him into the corner. Pinpointing the leg. Ooh.
Kushida keeps him at bay. He is delivering elbow after elbow.
Strikes with a kick. Kushida gets him back. First one missed, second one didn't. Effective. Snap. Kyle O'Reilly is so proficient in so many different styles of offense. He can work just about any match you throw his way. So how does his opponent take advantage here?
O'Reilly's definitely the type of competitor to take a licking and keep on ticking. So you need to stay on it. It'll be a grind, but you got to keep him down and out. Close that distance with ground and pound. Don't let Kyle get the space to unleash his strikes.
O'Reilly showing off that arsenal of his.
Yeah, O'Reilly is really grinding away at his opposition. That shoulder targeted there. Oh.
Putting the shoulder in jeopardy there. Punching the arm.
Not done yet, into the arm breaker.
Hammerlock. Boom! Setting it up. Brain buster. And into the count. 2. Pushes through after Couldn't quite slam the door yet. Kyle gets reversed. Each competitor showing they've done their homework. Gets him with the counter.
Smart, attacking the arm. Down, looking for the arm.
Hoverboard lock is in. Will this match end on a submission? He needs to find an escape route. Nice.
Oh my gosh!
He's going for the pin. This could be it. 1, 2. No, he gets the shoulder up.
Somehow, some way, he is still in this.
Counters that. Reversal after reversal. These two are ready for each other.
Nice takedown.
And the typically in control O'Reilly found his in-ring authority somewhat challenged there.
Kushida held nothing back on that attack.
Oh, penalty kick right to the arm.
And now there's a look at determination on the face of
O'Reilly has him in the guillotine.
They're fading fast.
What a unique submission maneuver here. And look at the pain his opponent's in.
How much punishment can he tolerate right now?
And he releases the hold.
I don't think he had it fully locked in.
Oh, and Kushida turns the tables. Up the turnbuckles.
What's he gonna do? Trying to find his bearings, but it looks like his end is near.
This has become a monumental struggle for these competitors.
It is down to who still has the energy, the resolve to put the pedal to the metal. Kushida was ready there. Headlock suplex.
And a kick. And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. Can they get the grip locked in? This one's over. Tap out coming. He let it go.
Yeah, I wonder why. He saw that one coming. Nasty right hand. Vicious enziguri.
And countouts are legal, so hopefully this will be a short trip outside.
Striking at will.
O'Reilly finds his target for that one.
Trampling the opposition.
Breaker. O'Reilly gets fended off. And look at this now. Bad intentions coming with his hold.
Well, this isn't going to win the fall, but it's going to do a lot of damage.
Submission is in. Not for long.
What a crossface.
I'm going to tap out here, but it ain't going to matter.
Looking to free the arm and does just that.
He may not be aware of the count. He's got to get back in.
He is revving up the engine. He's not going to let... And, here it is. He's got it locked in.
He may not have a choice. He may have to tap out.
It is locked in way too tight. There is no escape.
And watch this. Let it.
Hoping to end it here.
This is it. 1, 2, 3.
That's it. The blood and sweat put into this match.
What a
well
bloody
worth it.
fast-paced, amazing match that was. Well done, Kushida. Stopping Kyle O'Reilly again.
Corey, I want to tell you something. This has been building for a long time, and it's finally going to break down right now, I think.
There we go.
You can really
Roddy's here.
just feel the tension in the air.
Roddy's on the aisle.
You're absolutely right. I don't think we're going to have to wait
I
much
don't think
longer.
Kyle wants to wait.
He's going to take the fight right to him. The official trying to prevent this from happening, but
Match.
This is going to be bad. This is going to be really bad.
Go on, let him square down. Let him show down. Go on.
Let him fight.
Show hands.
Let him fight now.
There's Cuddy. Oh, they're fighting. The fight on the backstage. On the stage.
Strikes and less. Brawl underway.
Security out here.
Trying to separate these men. Let him fight. Let him fight now. Oh, my God.
Oh, go on. Yeah. Wow, okay, great. That was O'Reilly, by the way. Excellent stuff. 3.5-star matchup. I'd say that'd be a little bit higher than that, to be fair. Doing the Cruiserweight 30 there, to be fair, guys. There's at least a 4-star match. And now we got Tyler Breeze taking on Oney Lorcan. Tyler Breeze, of course, was last week's YouTube cover thumbnail guy. Last week's NXT cover star, so to speak. Tyler Breeze taking on Oney Lorcan from the team of Lorcan and Birch. Very interesting. Tyler Breeze, Oney Lorcan, match 6 next.
Get out your selfie sticks, guys.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing Breezango from Seasonal Residences. Weighing in at 212 pounds, Tyler Breeze.
He owns many homes around the world. Tyler Breeze, very accomplished superstar here in WWE, teaming with Fandango to form the Fashion Police.
You know, guys, Breeze flew here on a private jet direct from Milan just to grace the WWE Universe with his presence.
Oh, what a nice guy.
Well, he considers tonight a quote-unquote prove-yourself match.
Well, Tyler Breeze is treating tonight like it's Fashion Week, and his opponent's face like his catwalk.
Oh, I love this dude. Somebody's about to get beat up.
And his opponent from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 190 pounds, Oney Lorcan.
If you're looking for style points, if you're looking for finesse, you're in the wrong place. If you want to see somebody get beat up and punched in the mouth, sit down and enjoy the show. Oney Lorcan never seems to be in a pleasant mood. He's probably heard your commentary. Matchup set to get underway, and this is going to be a good one. And from what we understand, Corey, we're going to be joined by a very special guest superstar on commentary, and here they come.
I couldn't be any more excited to get this superstar's point of view on the competition. I'll tell you what, the superstar inside the ring better keep their eyes on their opponent.
Yeah, indeed they better, because this is going to be one heck of a matchup. Cannot wait to hear what this superstar has to say. There's no denying that Tyler Breeze is as talented and motivated as they come. But some people may see Tyler Breeze as being a little vain or self-obsessed.
Well, you'd be a little vain, too, if you were as perfect looking as Tyler Breeze.
Well, Breeze will have a chance to prove himself as more than just a pretty face in this one.
And facing him is Oney Lorcan, a relentless competitor who is just as willing to take hits as he is to dish them out. This guy takes tough to a whole new level.
Yeah, he once even finished the match after breaking multiple bones. They truly broke.
Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in. I'm not quite.
Nice escape. moves out of the way.
Oh! A counter answered by another counter. Oh, foot just stomping down.
You know, all Oney Lorcan needs to take control in this match is to exercise patience. Sooner or later, his opponent's going to leave an opening, and then he'll be able to really deal some damage.
Take off. Diving leg drop from way up high. Cranking the head.
Kicks to the lower back, clutching the wrist. Just absolutely punishing their opponent here, relentlessly.
Both wrists captured. That was nasty. Into the pin attempt. And he manages to kick out in one.
He's far from finished.
Breeze up high. Sky high.
He paid for that one. Oh, man, big time.
Lorcan crashes to the outside. Taking this outside. This could be good.
Oh, no, getting in position. What's he planning to do here?
This won't win the match, but it's doing a lot of damage.
And he very quickly counters. He slides back into the ring.
Oh, man.
Lining up something big.
What are we going to see?
And he's able to fight off Lorcan. The cover.
1, 2.
Just after 2.
And frustration might be starting to set in.
Oh, what a counter.
What a headbutt.
He's ejected from the ring.
Breeze with the beauty shot.
He's going for the pin. This could be it. Into the pay window.
2, 3.
Tyler Breeze did it. Tyler Breeze got
What a
huge win.
shot that was from Breeze. Absolutely out of nowhere.
This superstar, no, whoa, wait.
Here comes Wacky Wild.
Apparently that's what our guest thought.
An attack from behind.
They're completely blindsiding this superstar. Come on now.
That's basically Wacky Wild.
And
Can't see what's
Breeze
going on.
dodges. Following up on his splash.
Lorcan was about to leave.
Clubbing blow to the back.
He just kept literally standing in the way here.
Great defense by Tyler Breeze.
Soaring European uppercut.
Wacky Wild. Post-match beatdown.
Oh, what a clubbing blow.
Legado del Fantasma making their mark here.
Merciless looking blow.
Someone call the orthodontist.
Great match between Lorcan and Breeze. Very quick, but Breeze very impressive.
This crowd is truly unworthy of his incredible magnificence.
Of course, that means Wacky Wild get himself involved. Will that come back to haunt him? We've got 2 tag team matches, guys, so go get yourself some bloody sleeping bags and tents for these two. You can imagine. 6 views, guys. Thank you for watching. Mustache Mountain, that is Tyler Bate and Trent Seven, taking on the makeshift team of the former rivals, the former NXT North American Champion Isaiah Swerve Scott, and the current NXT North American Champion Cameron Grimes. Should be a very intriguing little match here. See if they can coexist. It is Mustache Mountain versus Swerve and Grimes. Match 7 next.
Tyler Trent Seven. Real British strong style here.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall on the way to the ring. At a combined weight of 391 pounds, Trent Seven and Tyler Bate, Mustache Mountain.
Despite facial hair, they're very tough competitors. You know, they utilize British strong style, wrestling, mixing Japanese strikes and British grappling. Mustache Mountain is a joy to watch.
Very unique offense, extremely difficult to prepare for. I wish I could grow a mustache. I think you should focus on the top of your skull first, Saxton.
You know, some people would say, no, I won't, but some people would say that they may be the best tag team out of the UK since the British Bulldogs.
These guys hail from Mustache Mountain. Does that make you from Peach Fuzz Peak, Saxton?
That's not funny.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Yes! Welcome to Swerve's house!
And their opponents first, from Tacoma, Washington, weighing in at 201 pounds, Isaiah Swerve Scott.
Lots of swagger, but also lots of discipline. Coming from a military family with time spent in the Army Reserves himself.
A true student of the game, even hosts his own wrestling podcast on the WWE Network.
Don't sound so excited, Michael. They'll give anyone a podcast.
You are never invited back. And I'm going to have your episode deleted, Saxton. It's time to take this night to the moon.
The wealthiest man in all of NXT.
And from Burlington, North Carolina, weighing in at 220 pounds, the NXT North American Champion, Cameron Grimes.
A trainee of the Hardy Boys, who is now rich enough to buy the whole Hardy compound.
That's amazing to think about, but actually a better reason to become friends with him.
Maybe Cameron could buy somewhere for you to live so you can move out of your mom's basement.
Hey, hey.
Everything about Cameron Grimes is money. A diamond-encrusted hat on the inside. Saxton, that's why you're not allowed to touch Cameron's hat.
Not even for like a minute?
No.
And this tag team match is sure to be filled with exciting action.
These teams want the win bad tonight, and they'll fight hard to get it.
Yeah, these superstars look like they're all business, not a weak link among them.
Drop kick to the spine. Producing a trembling kick lands. Swerve got caught with a reversal. What a shot. That'll fillet your chest. Foot to the gut. Turned that one around. What a backbreaker. Into the cover. Getting the shoulder up before two.
I think this match still has a ways to go.
He's got it.
Oh, let's get it on. Loopy after that.
Is it enough? He forces a break before the count of 2.
Not even a near fall there.
Swerve manages the counter.
He's burying elbows in the midsection.
He's in off the tag. And sent right into the corner.
Vicious shoulder tackle in the corner.
Oh, flipping the script on him there. Oh, look at a torch of their opponent. Oh, this isn't going to be good. Oh, man. Knee strike to the face. Grimes gets intercepted. Boom, what impact. Comes in off the tag. Arm drag. Fighting back with a counter. What a slam.
Impactful. Will jar your spine.
Absolutely spiked DDT.
Able to get there in time.
Arm wringer applied.
Oh my goodness, that might have snapped a finger.
Snap suplex, very effective.
Tagging his partner in now.
What a spine buster.
The damage he's taken is starting to pile up. He could do it here.
And there's the kick out. These men knew this match was going to be hard fought.
Oh! Ridiculous standing shooting star. Double leg takedown. Crushing double stomp.
In off the tag.
Hold on. Is he thinking of a submission here?
Uh-oh, in the clutches.
After everything these two men have been through, will it end like this? Will it end with a submission tap out?
Modified Boston Crab. Great arch. Got out.
Definitely not where you want to be right now. Just carried like a ragdoll here. This match's brutality starting to show on him.
These two teams have gone to war, Cole. Of course they're going to wind up with a few battle scars.
The adrenaline is pumping, and the WWE...
Uh-oh. Oh, no! Crashing hard onto the floor.
I don't care how bold you are, missing on those kind of maneuvers will send you to a medical facility.
medical attention might be needed out here. That was a nasty landing.
Oh, no. Now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver.
This won't win the match, but it's doing a lot of damage in the process.
On a save, just in the nick of time. Caught square by the haymaker. And a reversal by Tyler Bates. He needs to find his way back into the ring.
The count just keeps going up.
That gets reversed on 7.
Turn around, hook in the leg.
Samoan driver.
2, 3.
He's feeling the effects of that last hit.
Drop kick hits hard, lands harder.
He went right into that turnbuckle.
Vicious shoulder tackle in the corner.
He's got him scouted. Cattle Dragon suplex.
Reaches his partner for the tag. Running Hurricanrana.
Beautiful. Standing shooting star press, incredible. He thinks he has it.
1, 2.
Forces the shoulder up after 2.
There's some shock in the arena after that kick out.
Turning the tables there. Single arm back body drop. That takes power.
We are seeing a lot of guts, a lot of determination out there. You have to wonder where that one turning point to end this will come from. And Bates steals through there. He must have had that scouted.
Oh, man. Big forearm, but wait a minute. Rebound lariat.
Tag is made.
Both knees into the face. Placed in the corner. Strong overhand chops. Then another. Suplex. Cover. Is it enough? He got the shoulder up in time.
Look at the look on his opponent's face, Cole. He can't believe it.
And tag. He's in now.
Finally.
Hoisted up. And imagine if his own move leads to his downfall. That's gotta be it.
Ooh, well measured.
Oh, what?
Got it cinched in. This could be it. God, a small package driver.
Grimes sent him to the moon. Oh, that was just malicious.
Insulting. Trent holds him off.
If this lands, it might be all over.
Oh, gee, straight to the cranium. We're at a vital stage in this match, and there's the cover.
1, 2.
And he fights it off.
He refuses to stay down.
Pure instinct.
Drives a foot into the stomach.
Utilizing the top rope to inflict more punishment. Draped over the top rope. Nice amateur takedown. All the way over. Oh, look at that torture their opponent. Uh-oh, this isn't going to be good. Oh, man. Nice counter from Trent Seven. Hoisted up. Grimes is completely out of it. Cover! He keeps his team in the match. He turns it around. And he sends him into the corner.
Vicious shoulder tackle in the corner.
Alley-oop. Oh, look at it torture their opponent. Oh, this isn't going to be good. Oh, man.
A little thunder roll.
Will it be? Oh, what a save. Corey, that should have been 3. I couldn't agree more. Getting tossed.
Making that shoulder a priority.
Trent holds him up. He's looking a little weary now. Yeah, they stuck it out through this match, but it wouldn't hurt to go for the tag soon here. It's been a hardship for these superstars to get to this point. I think these fans are driving them to claw that extra inch.
You can sense the ride these fans have been on, and I'm right there with them.
He's going for the pin. This could be it.
Overhand connects. Planted down across the back.
Uh-oh. Look at this. Blue Thunderbomb. This has got to be it. Swerve taken to the top rope. From the top, double stomp. Able to avoid there. Welcome to Mustache Mountain. Oh, this is will that clinch things for 7?
And he makes the save for his team.
Clean tag for his partner.
And up the turnbuckles we go.
Well, that keeps Swerve grounded. That's gotta be it.
And they're still in this.
Swerve being carefully measured now. Oh, he fights Bate back. Oh, Bate was ready for that. Each superstar trying to stay a step ahead.
Cinched in, this could be it. Oh my God, a small package driver.
Grimes ending this right there. Nice counter from Trent 7. Tossed into the corner. Great counter. Single arm back body drop. That takes power. Oh, right in there.
And Grimes evades that.
The counter. For a couple hundred years, Byron. You know why?
Tied up tight. He's got it locked in. It's locked in.
Now would be a wise time. A win tonight. Man, tap out.
And
That was a match.
Win for the team.
That was a very good match. Tyler Bate with a submission win over
And here's
Cameron
another
Grimes.
quick look at those superstars in action in that tag team battle.
Wow, fair play. Very impressive performance by Mustache Mountain. He followed there by Lonely Wolf. I'm assuming that's Ryan again.
Tyler Bates and Trick 7, Mustache Mountain.
This pairing paying strong dividends with an impressive
Well done there, guys. 5-star match.
Really putting the sports and sports
Not the
entertainment.
match of the night, in my
This
opinion,
is a duo
but
that really practiced their
I'll take
teamwork.
that one. As we move on to the co-main event, ladies and gentlemen, the weirdest match of the night, in my opinion. We've got Imperium, accompanied by Alexander Wolf. That's Marcel Bartel on the left, Fabian Knight next to him. Taking on Kane, which is fair enough, accompanied by The Undertaker on the far right. And Imperium's leader, Walter. Right, I don't know how this has come about, or whether Walter's leaving Imperium, I don't know. But Imperium versus their leader and Kane. Co-main event next. Weird.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall on the way to the ring, accompanied by Alexander Wolf at a combined weight of 440 pounds. The NXT Tag Team Champions, Fabian Eichner and Marcel Bartel, Imperium!
Matches like these, with talent of this caliber, this is why sports entertainment is an art form.
The Brothers of Destruction.
And their opponents first, accompanied by The Undertaker, from parts unknown, weighing in at 323 pounds, Kane!
Kane debuted in WWE attacking his brother. It's been a complicated history of death and betrayal before either man set foot in WWE.
Yeah, but since then, these two have engaged in several epic battles, including a casket match and an Inferno match.
Yeah, these two initially teamed together to defeat Stone Cold Steve Austin, but have since rediscovered their bond.
Now that their destructive forces are combined, no team can compete.
The look of focus and determination on his face. He wants to show the world that he can compete on this high level.
Well, the Austrian anomaly.
And many would say the toughest competitor in all of Europe.
Beyond Europe, Saxton, Walter's on his way to dominating the entire globe.
And representing Imperium from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 297 pounds, the NXT UK champion, Walter!
Guys, how impressive is this massive human being?
I agree wholeheartedly. This man held the NXT UK Championship, forget this, 870 days. That's 2 years and 4 months. Talk about dominance.
Yeah, this is a man in Walter who raises the game of everyone around him, as the rest of the Imperium can attest to.
Utilizing his smothering grappling skills, devastating strikes, and a 300-pound frame to help him back it all up. Walter truly is a force.
And in this tag team bout, it's going to be Fabian Eichner and Marcel Martel. And in the other corner, they will be dealing with Kane and Walter.
And communication for these teams is going to be key in this one. A complete focus on teamwork is the only way to win.
He's got him hit. Eichner's attack gets reversed.
DDT. Ooh, treading all over their opponent. Oh, the claw, not to the face.
Where else would they do it, Saxton? And just like that, he sent crashing to the floor. Bam! Oh, look at this. Out to the apron. Oh, my goodness. Are you kidding me?
Back suplex on the apron.
Able to counter. 3. Look at this. Snap suplex. 4. Bam! Down he goes. Kane turns it around. Series of reversals. And another counter. 6. He's testing fate here, in danger of a countout. Check out this. All the way down. Nasty. The hardest part of the ring. Springboard. Oh, no. Whatever's playing here can't be good. Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless.
Enough already. Ooh, what a chop. 3. Jarring European uppercut. 4. Real European uppercut.
He's taking some good hits.
6.
He is truly feeling it right now, as well he should.
Oh, targeting the arm. This is gonna hurt. Oh, there's a headbutt. Oh, look at this ruthlessness in the bottom turnbuckle. And he's able to fight Kane off. Reversal on top of reversal. He turns it around. Kick to the midsection. Oh, this is so much fun to watch. Momentum into a spinning powerbomb. Eichner with a game ender. In off the tag. Oh, look at it torture their opponent. Oh, this isn't going to be good. Oh, man. Kane sent flying to the outside. He is doing whatever possible to torture the knee. And an elbow. He's absorbing some tough hits now. These two teams have gone to war, Cole. Of course they're going to wind up with a few battle scars. Well-placed kick. Kane counters. 6. Got to find a way to get out of this.
What are you waiting for? Get back in there.
You tell him, Saxton.
8. The sound of this crowd is deafening, and he's asking for more. What's Kane devising here?
That'll hurt. DDT. Cover. 2. And still in this.
Now is not the time to wallow in disbelief. Pressure must be kept on.
That'll break his arm. Vicious.
An elusive Bartel there.
Uh-oh. Barthel on the receiving end.
Jarring European uppercut. All the way up.
Oh, shoulders down. And they're still in this.
Coming in hot.
Oh, right to the kidneys. Overwhelming offense now from Walter.
Yeah, Bartel needs to find that spark.
Oh, what a wind-up.
Back suplex. Oh, no. Face buster.
He's on his heels a bit now.
Yeah, they've stuck it out through this match, but it wouldn't hurt to go for the tag soon here.
How in the world did he kick out? Oof, that can knock you out.
Oh, man, taking it to the trachea.
Jawbreaker.
Call it Dennis. Headbutt to the back of the neck. Oh, stomping away.
Up and down. What a slam. Oh.
And Eichner with the wherewithal to counter. Oh, he's got him here. He's got him all. And oh! And he'll come back from under the apron.
Oh, yeah. Let's just all take a moment to truly appreciate.
Here we go.
The dive.
Absolutely throwing all caution to the wind.
Spitting in the face of danger.
Out on the apron.
Oh, this is going to be bad.
It's going to be really bad.
Goodness. Well scattered reversal there.
Double underhook suplex.
That was rough.
Enough already. 6.
Oh, kick right to the gut. He's getting a little battered now. Oh, right to the throat. Ooh. A sound suplex. Ooh. Did you hear that impact?
Ooh. Just hot shot it to the outside.
Across the shoulders, up and boom. Check. Suplex, here it comes. Nicely done. Unpacks a well-placed punch. It's been an oasis encounter thus far. The tides have swung in multiple directions. It's anyone's guess how this one's going to end. Oh, the weakening armbreaker. He's testing fate here, in danger of a countout.
Wolf's chances are fading.
He gets tagged in.
Flying European uppercut.
And he saw that coming from Walter.
Golly, that sounded rough.
Kick to the gut. Ooh, brutal forearm. The ref's count ain't stopping. The clock is ticking here. Gets tagged in. Oh, he knew what was coming. Hits the mark. Every person in this capacity crowd is on their feet.
And with good reason. These superstars are earning all of their respect.
Uh-oh. Just breaking down the opponent. From behind.
Snap German suplex.
He is just reeling from that offense.
Yeah, they've stuck it out through this match, but it wouldn't hurt to go for the tag soon here.
Got the tag. Got the tag. Just like that, Barthel finds a counter. Placed into the corner. And able to counter.
King, oh boy.
Slam straight to hell. Put the toe tag on him. Oh, he was almost finished.
I am shaking my head in disbelief over how he managed to get all the way up and down.
He catches Kane with a counter. Tags him in. The Devil's favorite demon with the Devil's favorite sidewalk slam. What a raucous crowd here tonight. He's one step ahead there. Beautiful athleticism. Hurricane Rana. You're looking for a vertical suplex.
Oh my gosh.
Here he goes for the win.
How in the world do these superstars have anything left at this point?
The arena's thinking the same thing. All eyes are focused on this moment. He's been placed in the corner now. That'll turn your lights out. Countered it just in time.
Clothesline.
Partner tags in, and he gets the tag. Perhaps thinking about what to do next here. Oh, jeez, falling hard to the outside. We might be close to the end.
He needs to get himself some room to regroup fast. Back suplex. stomping. Ouch.
He needs to find his way back into the ring.
The count just keeps going up.
No way! Suicide dive! That was coming in hot at breakneck speed.
Going fast and moving dangerously. Beautiful.
Oh, Barthel able to reverse that. Into the barricade.
Stop in the leg.
The ref may call a count out soon, guys.
You do not want to test this ref.
All right, sliding back in. Barthel ready to end things. From behind. Big belly-to-back suplex. That could be curtains for Walter for the win. Big knee buys him some time.
Oh, boy.
Powerbomb. Not done yet.
Oh, and not again. A third time.
Walter might have this wrapped up. Makes the cover. He stops the count for his partner. And this might not have a pleasant ending. Holy, that was an awful landing. Broken clothesline. Barthel on the receiving end. Knife edge chop echoing through the arena.
Lead aside. Jeez.
Oh, look at the squeeze. It's on like a vice grip.
Oh, that just looks nasty. Ooh.
Hits him with the counter. From behind, puts the leg. Explosive belly to back.
Barthel may have put the period on this one.
Thunderous power slam.
Looking for more damage here.
Suplex. Up and down.
Again? Come on, that's enough.
Third time's a charm. This one has to be over. 2, 3. That will end it.
God, what a match! Brutal, wild, almost
Let's take another look
stupid
at these
at
guys
times.
getting after it.
Walter beats his Imperium stablemates with Kane. I didn't think our match would ever come to an end, guys. I thought I'd have to come in and end it myself.
Here are your
But,
winners,
yeah.
Kane and Walter.
Tag team chemistry in full effect with these two superstars. Two men with one common goal can be a dangerous thing.
Yeah, beating the hell out of everyone else. Once again, a 5-star tag team just goes on too long again. I think ever since the update, it's just kind of the tag team wrestling's gone ridiculous. But entertaining, which I will give it its due for. Well done there by Kane and Walter. Walter's going to move up the NXT rankings there, to be fair. And speaking of rankings, we've got the NXT champ Tommaso Ciampa in the main event against Johnny Gargano. Johnny Wrestling versus the Blackheart of NXT. DIY still feuding 4 years later. Gargano and Ciampa, main event next.
Here's the Rebel Heart turned Blackheart.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Way from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 199 pounds, Johnny Gargano.
To be totally honest with you, a decade ago when I met Johnny Gargano in a VFW hall in Cleveland, I never imagined that he would grow into the superstar he is today. Johnny Gargano has made a career out of proving people like me dead wrong.
Johnny Gargano was once a security guard in my security detail back in the day. I didn't even know what the guy's name was.
Well, you know it now, and so does the WWE Universe.
One of the most controversial, ruthless superstars in recent WWE history.
And his opponent from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, weighing in at 201 pounds, the NXT champion, Tommaso Ciampa!
Tommaso Ciampa calls himself the Blackheart because he makes no distinction between friend and foe inside the ring.
And Byron, that never bodes well for Ciampa's opponents. A man driven by desire and passion, which is interpreted by some as unbridled ruthlessness.
Now you look at Ciampa, you look at a guy who has threatened careers, ruined psyches, and that's for the people he actually likes.
That's the genius of being able to take the humanity out of the equation.
Some love him, some loathe him, but everyone respects him.
Well, lucky for him, Ciampa's not here to make friends. He's here to put food on the table for his family.
And Ciampa will not stop until he gets exactly what he wants.
Here we go, one-on-one tonight. Big matchup. Can't wait for this one. Gonna be an all-time classic. What is he doing?
He's out here for moral support.
He has no business being out here. What we have here is the rebel heart of Johnny Gargano facing the black heart of Tommaso Ciampa. Best friends turned bitter rivals. Byron, these two are constant roadblocks in each other's career.
Well, Johnny Gargano has had his troubles dealing with the betrayal of Tommaso Ciampa. Anytime the road seems to have cleared up, these two creep up into each other's rearview mirror. They both have their reasons, but at some point, someone has to let this thing go.
But there's no hesitation to say that Ciampa and Gargano were as close as brothers. However, sometimes you fight family harder than you fight anybody else.
There's plenty of things that make Tommaso Ciampa a dangerous opponent. What's the number one thing to keep in mind against Ciampa?
I'd say it's Ciampa's lightning-fast reflexes in the ring. If you give him even a sliver of an opening, he'll pry it wide open and destroy you. Just stay mobile, and when you go on the attack, smother Ciampa with unrelenting offense.
Oh, foot just stomping down. Sight set on the top rope.
From the heavens, oh, that hurt. Black counter, crash landing. Ouch.
Lighten up the chest, and now straight to the knee. Catches a punch.
Ciampa's attack is thwarted. Oh, smash!
Snap suplex.
Oh, my God. Springboard moonsault! Wow!
Talk about dismantling. Hold on a second. He might be finding a submission hold here.
The armbar is locked in.
An extreme amount of... And a
escaping the Fujiwara armbar.
Left hook. Jumping knee strike.
I like that.
Great wherewithal on the counter.
Say goodnight.
Johnny finding an opening. Matchup is underway. Whip across the ring and outside interference. From behind, taking advantage.
Protect yourself at all times.
Ciampa one step ahead. Bicycle knee strike. Ouch. I think we're gonna see it, gentlemen. The power bomb. Wow, what impact.
Project Champ. This is it. Kick out at 2.
A long 2.5 in the waning moments of this match.
Uh-oh. Look at this. Right in the face. Could be enough to put Johnny away.
Looking for the victory. 2 count. What a kick out. I don't believe it.
Gargano was in dire straits, but once again, we see his will never wavers.
We all know that Ciampa has a mean streak, and coming that close to a pinfall has to be angering the Blackheart.
Ciampa has flight in mind.
From the top.
Elbow drop. Good Lord. Gargano is finding himself at a disadvantage. Ciampa will stop at nothing to get ahead.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
A step ahead of Ciampa.
Excellent opportunity for Gargano to shift the momentum.
Instant opportunity for Johnny to turn the tides.
With the long guard.
Into the cover.
Kicks out.
I cannot believe what I'm seeing right now.
No one can. Trap. The escape. Gargano escape is locked in.
This has got to be over. Gargano holding on.
He picks up a submission victory.
Gargano beat the champ
Gargano did it.
again.
And here's another glance at these
Scott
superstars in
Ciampa's
action.
number here. Gargano has Ciampa's number. A lot of assistance here by the invisible Austin Theory. Kind of crazy to even say that out loud, but anyway. But yeah, Austin Theory providing the assist.
Here is your winner, Johnny Gargano.
Tommaso Ciampa came into tonight with one goal in mind. It was to win the war and to end the fairy tale of Johnny Gargano. But there was no way that Johnny's rebel heart would allow that to happen.
Johnny Gargano not giving Tommaso Ciampa the satisfaction of a victory. Hopefully now, Johnny can finally put Ciampa in the past.
Well, I don't know, because there's still beefing and full rivalry here, so I don't know how long it's going to take for him to get out of it. That was NXT, guys. 3-star matchup. Very nice ending. A lot of shenanigans on this show, I found. A lot more than usual on NXT. But the next one is going to be AEW Dynamite. And we are going to raid somebody called Jacqueline, guys. She's playing The Sims 4. Go give us some love. It's a hashtag GladRaid as per usual. Thank you very much for watching. It's been your man, Positively Glad. It's been an absolute pleasure. I'll be back very soon. Quick smoke, quick refresh, and then AEW Dynamite. Guys, much love, all the best. I'll see you on the other side.